David Settle from KOWB standing next to a couple of Laramie High School Nordic skiing veterans. You got senior Sam Fay, junior Abigail Whitman, getting ready for the state championships outside of Lander coming up on Friday and Saturday. Let's see, hope I get this right. We have the 5K Classic on Friday and the 10K skate or freestyle race on Saturday. I think I put the like radio video jinx on you after we talked because you had done so well and then a couple of hiccups, haven't won a race since. But what are your thoughts as you head into the state championship, Abigail?
I'm really excited. Like you said, I've been sick for the past couple of weeks, so that's kind of been upsetting, but I've been resting a lot, and I think I'm really prepared for state. So
Classic's kind of been your race this year, but that's first and shorter. Your coach seems to think maybe the longer distance might help you from your cross-country stamina and a few things. So what are you looking forward to this weekend with each discipline, Friday, Saturday?
I think a 5K Classic will actually be pretty fun, just because I'm stronger at Classic and I normally like do running 5Ks, so I think it'll match up pretty well, and I'm really excited for the skate 10K because I love long distance, and I think my endurance will help me out in that 10K.
Who's your biggest rivals this weekend?
KK from Lander and Molly from Lander. Lander has a good team.
All of a sudden, is this out of nowhere, or have they just been kind of building up to you this, do you think?
I definitely think the KK, she's the freshman, I think she's been building up a little bit, and Molly, she's just always been there, and she's really good to race against. All
right, we'll come back to you just a moment. For you, you've been pretty consistent, top 5, 6, 7 in every race. How has that been for your senior year? Because I remember you had a goal to bust into that top 5 from when we talked in the preseason.
Yeah, the goal's been going well. I had a really good race in Soho where I was the second Wyoming kid to finish. And so I'd like to try to replicate that in state this year. I feel like for me the skate 10K is really good. Usually I really like those longer races. All my best races have been 10Ks as opposed to our usual 5K.
Good.
And so I definitely enjoy the endurance a lot, and I'm good at pacing myself through those.
Do you feel your training has built you up to pay off here now at this time?
Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling like my speed coming on a lot, and I'm feeling really well rested.
All right, what do you two look for the most at state?
I would just say the skate 10K. I remember like 2 years ago, I had kind of a breakout 10K skate race in Lander, and so it'd be kind of cool to have another race where I can replicate that.
All right, what about for you?
I agree with that. The 10K skate, I'm pretty excited for that. That should be fun.
All right, let's talk about the venue. Is this somewhere where you are both comfortable?
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable there. Like, we've been going there since junior high, since it's pretty close. Not my favorite venue, but I think it'll be still pretty good, and we know it quite well.
Yeah, it's a fun venue. Only problem is you have to walk a ways to get there, and so that is just a little bit of a hassle, but the trails are really fun. A lot of good hills, which is something I enjoy and suits my racing style.
Now, speaking of hills, I heard you got to climb like almost right away at the start. How difficult is that?
Well, you definitely have to warm up really hard because you're going to have to work right out of the gate. So you really want to go in the race being warm. Even if it's like a 10K, you still have to go into it being warm.
Does that affect what you like to do at all?
I definitely agree with Sam on that. You just have to stay warm and make sure your muscles are all ready to go.
Well, these two are wearing hats, and I'm not, nor do I have gloves on, so they're wiser than I. What's your favorite part about being at state? Just not necessarily the racing, but what's your favorite part?
Yeah, definitely the energy going into it. Like, everyone's really excited. It's just like a fun race. Everyone's ready to just go at it one last time.
What's your favorite part about state?
I mean, the main difference is that I would agree is the energy, and I would say with Wyoming races, we hang out together, and so we're definitely competing hard, but there's a really good camaraderie between the teams. And for state, it's slightly a little bit more competitive, and so we're still like really good friends and stuff, but there's definitely a higher stakes to it, and everybody wants the state title, so it's just a really high stakes race that's kind of fun to get.
Is there a least favorite part about state?
No, I would say it's just always really fun.
I would say it's a little more stressful, but besides that, it's really fun.
Okay, let's see. Best part of your skiing, you think? Uphills, downhills, transitions?
Definitely uphills. I'm like a lot smaller than most of the girls, so I can really just like carry myself up those hills.
Okay. What about for you, Sam?
Yeah, it's the uphills. I'm pretty skinny, so I don't weigh much, and like Soho, it was my only reason I had that good race was because of the hills. And so Lander has some good hills, and so I'm excited for that.
Place you might look forward to eating at the most this weekend? Anything come to mind in the Riverton Lander area?
In previous years, Lander has a fun brewery. I forget the name, but it's not. It's kind of like just a restaurant,
like a pub and grill type situation.
Yeah,
okay.
They have some good burgers. I don't know. Hopefully, we get to stop there because we're staying in Riverton, I believe. We'll have to see though.
All right. Anything come to mind?
Probably the banquets. The banquets are really fun. All the teams come together and just eat dinner together, and it's fun to talk with them and just have fun.
With that, I will let you go. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
State Nordic Skiing wraps up this weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, just outside Lander on South Pass.